Ladies, what the hell? Ladies, we are here tonight on the channel. And tonight we are going to talk about what happened today. So as you may know, I never addressed this on the show, but I'm sure most of you know. About a few days ago, Dez Bryant agreed with the Saints to play the rest of this year, the final 2 months of this season with the Saints. And today what happened in practice, he teared his Achilles and he is out for the season. And they were saying that maybe there's two reasons why they think it happened. One, they thought he was a little bit overweight, about 10-15 pounds heavier than he usually is. And two, they say it's simple as he hasn't done any football activities since December, January, last time he played a game with the Cowboys. And nothing can replace that. You have got to do the only thing that can get you in football shape is football activities, mini camp, training camp, even preseason. That's what some executive was saying. That he said, I'm not surprised. He hadn't played any football pretty much this whole year. Like last time was like December, January, whenever the hell the Cowboys had their final game of the season last year. So I'm not surprised this happens. You see this happen in preseason a lot with players. They tear their ACLs, they tear their Achilles heel when they come back, especially, those guys who hold out sometimes. And, the whole summer they hold out because they want a new contract. And then they finally show up to training camp. But since they never did anything, they were never in like the mini camp, the other, the other camps, the voluntary camps. They're not in football shape, so they tear their ACL in training camp. You see that happen a lot with players who try to take the whole summer off because they want a new contract. And they finally just say, okay, whatever, I'm just going to play with this contract. Or they finally get the new contract, but until say August, they've gone the whole summer without playing football. They're trying to, for the first time since December, January, to try to do football activity. It just it does not work like that. So Dez Bryant, he's hurt, he was like 10-15 pounds overweight. So that tells me he was not even doing maybe a lot of exercise, not even football exercise, just regular exercise. He was probably just sitting in his house on the couch and watching football. Because, it's one thing not to be in football shape, but it's another thing to be 10-15 pounds over your usual weight. That, to me, that is telling me he was really not active this past year, whatever. And so now he's out for the season, tore his ACL, tore his Achilles. Marty, I want to say sorry to you. I'm not sure how much you care about this, because it's like you don't even know, you don't really need him. Well, yeah, you don't even know if you need him, but you probably don't need him. Is his career over? I hate to say it, but it might be, because this is the thing with too, when we were talking about this tonight on the live stream, somebody said he should have just signed with the Ravens when they made the offer all the way back in May. The Ravens offered him a contract. If he would have done that, he would have been in football shape, because he would have gone to all the mini camps, training camps, preseason, and he would have been in football shaped. So yeah, if Dez Bryant, it came back to haunt him. He should have accepted, and whenever, I think it was in May, he got offered a 3-year deal by the Ravens, and he didn't want to take it. Why? Because he wanted to be in the NFC, because he wanted to make sure he played the Cowboys to get revenge on them. And now look, it came back to haunt him. He's not even going to get to play this year. He might never ever get to play again. Really sucks. They're saying it's possible if he rehabs the right way, he could be back by the summer in time for training camp. But who the hell's going to sign him? Now you're talking about he's going to go almost 2 years without playing football. And he just showed you these last few months that not only was he not in football shape, but he was 10-15 pounds heavier. So imagine now what's going to happen now. He's going to have a teared Achilles. He's not going to even be able to walk for a while. You're looking at a possibility where he may completely be out of shape by next summer. He might be fucking like a defensive lineman fucking size. I hate to say it, but I think this is it for Dez Bryant. You made your money. You got your contract. You got, $75 million. You got paid a few years ago. You got your money. I'm sorry, man, but I think it's over for Dez Bryant. I really do. I don't see no way how anybody's going to want him next year. First of all, he's got behavior problems. And now, what the hell are you getting? You're getting, a 31-year-old Dez Bryant who's coming off an Achilles tear. Usually, I said it when I made my DeMarcus Cousins video about him going to the Warriors. I said, don't panic too much, because supposedly what I read is an Achilles injury is about a 50-50 injury. There's only about a 50% chance you come back and be the same you were. So he only pretty much has a 50% chance to really be the same. And he was already kind of falling. So I think this is the finish for Dez Bryant. I think it is. His career's over. I hate to say it. Like I said a few years ago, he did get that $75 million contract from the Cowboys. So financially, he's in a good place. But yeah, it's over. Marty, I don't know how do you feel about this. Like, you probably don't care that much because, like, you're 7-1 without him. But, I don't think the Saints really need him. But whatever. Now I'm hearing they're talking to Brandon Marshall. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But, yeah, I feel sorry for Dez Bryant. I think the career's over. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this. And another thing is Le'Veon Bell. Another guy who has not done any football activity since January. What does he do now? Does he say, you know what, this could happen to me too? And does Le'Veon Bell want to come back now? Supposedly, he has to come back in week 11, coming up next week, for this season to count for him. So if he does not come back by next week, I don't think he's eligible to play this season, or the NFL does not count this as a season for him if he comes back any later than week 11. But now he has to say, I haven't done any football activities since January. He's probably been working out, but again, like the executive said, these guys work out so much, but it doesn't matter. It happens all the time. They're off doing their own thing. They come back and they go into the real football activities, NFL style, and they get hurt. So it's like I'm saying, I've been working out. He's probably in better shape than Dez Bryant, but it's probably not football shape. So now is Le'Veon Bell saying, should I just skip this whole season? Because I don't know. Because that's Le'Veon Bell saying, like, I might get hurt. And forget about, he's all he wants is his money. And now if he, knock on wood, tears his ACL when he comes back, so now Le'Veon Bell's probably sitting down. He was probably very close to making a decision if he wants to show up for week 11, and now he's probably like, I don't know if I want to show up for this season. But anyways, let me know in the comment section what you think. Until next time, I am the C-Man. I am the greatest man to ever live. I am as good as advertised. And until next time, I will see you later. Have Italian diarrhea. Later.